The fated bond that is severed by royal decree is not merely a source of angsty tension, but a profound rupture demanding you confront the biological determinism embedded in every pack hierarchy and mating imperative. And true partnership requires not accepting rejection as cosmic law alone, but integrating the weight of your own autonomy until love becomes an act of radical self-claiming rather than performative destiny. In The Alpha King's Forbidden Mate, Inkwell Everhart transforms the rejected mate shifter trope into precise exploration of feminine sovereignty and embodied accountability, proving liberation isn't found in being chosen. It's forged in honoring the woman beneath the bond when every supernatural expectation demands she remain either compliant mate or tragic outcast. From Moonlight and Pine narration, listeners enter worlds where instinct is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable vow, perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent shifter romance where female complexity defies fated mate passivity. When Alara Vance is publicly rejected by her Alpha King, expecting exile or erasure, she discovers Julian Thorne's commanding anguish mirrors the exact suppression he's endured beneath years of dynastic duty, and his quiet refusal to enforce traditional rejection protocols creates space for connection defying pack law. Navigating secret pregnancy and buried attractions, Alara realizes this separation isn't about abandonment but recalibration, with Everhart avoiding reducing Alara to wounded Omega or Julian to cruel archetype, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries even as biology blurs them. And audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Alara's disciplined composure fracturing into clarity and Julian's guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some bonds can only be reclaimed when you stop letting fate define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical shifter fare is portraying fated intimacy as somatic practice rather than romanticized possession, with Alara confronting how pack culture equated worth with compliance, while Julian creates sanctuary where her contradictions exist without diminishment, their relationship evolving through shared silences during lunar cycles bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both emotional integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against rivals mistaking tenderness for weakness, supported by fellow shifters encoding suppressed longing, elders carrying intergenerational weight, and the territory itself absorbing centuries of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique and presence is sustainable resource, with mating rituals mirroring emotional attunement and rejection ceremonies becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is an immersive descent into sacred reclamation, with narrators embodying Alara and Julian with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant wolf howls, rain against den walls, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring revelatory cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining rejected mate romance by centering female epistemology within shifter frameworks, and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to mate on your own terms, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by instinct.